Hello everyone, and welcome to the Puking Lizard. For those of you listening to my tale, drinks are on the house, as long as that drink is water. I can't afford to give you anything else. A traitor in hiding on the lam, saving themselves or their souls be damned, forcing themselves to live and survive, a life of love they have been deprived. One strong of will, with determination, fighting against their own condemnation, intense rage hidden in their core, a fight to death to settle the score. Baptized in the river that you call time, we praise the one, yes, our true divine. You will see us coming for 1,000 years, you will know us then as every fear. Careful and cautious, with no foresight, barely able to tell their left from their right, forced to be a hero by fate's design, how long will they last, a future so benign? Again, only water, please. I don't have the money to give you all.
There we go. Woo! Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Puking Lizard Podcast. Today we're playing Death Warrant, the game ran by me, that was given the idea of the name by Deej. Thank you for that, Deej. So today, the roleplay question is going to be, what does your character regret the most? Tanner, are you able to answer that right now? If not, we can totally just move on to Deej.
Honestly, yeah, I'd say give me 1 second to think about that one, because I'm trying to think about some of the things that Cluck would regret, because my boy's got a few.
Nothing. He doesn't regret anything.
Oh, I thought that too, but like he doesn't regret dropping Cathar into a pond, but he regrets a lot of other things.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If Wallace wants to go next, then if Wallace would like to tell us his biggest regret.
So one time as a small child, little baby boy, he was walking around, he was out by the river, he was doing his thing, and he was running around with his favorite little action figure that I won't describe for copyright purposes, and also because I don't have anything drawn up for it. He's walking around with his favorite little action figure, and he's going and he's running and he trips, right? And he falls, and then at action figure, it falls into the lake and it drifts off and it's gone. And then jump cut like 15 years later, and now he's opening a portal with his father. And when he opens this portal, everything goes wrong, right? And his father gets taken into the portal. And then as the portal is closing and he reaches in for his father, he sees his action figure once again. It's like it's happening again as the portal closes on his arm and he loses his arm. And then go watch the the epilogue, the prologue, whatever it's called, if you want to understand the full story.
So yeah, Cathar, if you would like to give us your next
Yeah. I probably regret leaving my dad and going back to my family's house after leaving and getting trapped in a basement.
Yeah, that's honestly an understandable regret. All right. Bugsy, what is Bo Peep's biggest regret?
Well, that's a tough one, right? I've been thinking about it since you asked it first. And, well, there's not much I entirely regret. Let's see here. I can't really name anything off the top of my head. I suppose maybe the terms of my agreement would be somewhat regretful, but not entirely. Maybe being a pawn to something bigger than myself seems immediately regretful.
We'll bring him back.
All right, well, thankfully I had time to think about that while I was running around grabbing things. I still need to find one more thing before I leave, but we can deal with that later. I would say that Cluck Norris, I think the biggest regret that I've got is, I got no regrets.
Didn't you earlier just say that you had a ton of regrets? What you mean?
I regret that I have no regrets.
All right.
Life is too short to be worth living. I got the regrets of not regretting.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I got no regrets. Gang, gang.
No regrets.
I don't know why it's doing this. Discord was working last night without ever dropping.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
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 Oi, that's got you in quite a
Oh,
pickle.
that's a little old right there. All right.
Get out of my server.
Get out of my server. All right. Well, which character do you want me to be for the regrets?
Bro, Talgan.
Is that the
Also-
Makes the most sense.
I changed my spell picks, Jamie. I was picking gaseous spell gaseous form for the 3rd level and Spirit of Death for the 4th.
Respect. That's really solid, honestly. I love that.
Okay. And then I get an invocation too, right? So it was these two and an invocation.
Yes. Those two in an
Perfect.
invocation. Is everyone just kind of like consensus with Brotalgan then? Or
I want to hear. You remember when we were at Fight Club?
yeah,
And there was the little dwarf fighter guy,
yeah.
and he was absolutely going to win the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear from him.
You want to hear from him? Okay.
Yeah.
Cathara, do you have a different idea?
No.
No other idea. What about you, Bugsy? Any NPC that you want to hear from?
Let's see here. If I had to pick one, I found the information broker who my god was giving information to rather interesting. The cousin of Cathara.
Yeah, the cousin. Yeah. What was his name? Redondo.
Redondo.
Can I add one more to add it to a D4?
Sure.
What was this cat's name that spoke like this?
Actually, I changed my pick to that one.
I hate this guy, and I want to
My
know
God.
Okay. So it will be in the order that we get it, and that's number Dos. Dos.
Is that fighter guy?
That's Fighter Guy. What is his biggest regret? Good question. Honestly, my biggest regret was probably not going to college. That kind of fucked up my life a bit, if I'm being honest.
What level are we?
7.
7. Also, I may crash again. It froze.
Okay, that's okay. I'll start the fight here, and then once you disappear, I can stop narrating, and then we'll start narrating again when you're back.
I'll be back quick. I don't know
Yeah.
why it's doing this. I did a full restart on the PC.
Yeah, again, I'm having no problem with it. I'm just
Cool.
flexing in the sunlight. So let's go into the scene.
Mhm.
If anyone remembers,
And you said we're 7th level?
yes, 7th level.
Cool.
I'll do a quick recap of the last session. So, our 4 adventurers had a few days off of their duties, spent some time doing their own things, and they all came together for one final mission for Brotalgan. As they were completing this mission, they realized it was to essentially kill the other mob bosses, or at least incapacitate them in some way. They make their way to meet up with Redondo, and when they make it into his fight club, I should say, they then meet Cathara's parents, the Underburrows, who happens to be there as well. So, after dealing with them and figuring out that Brotalgan will probably never let them go, they end up staging a fake fight, where then Bob Redondo is knocked off the balcony, and Cathara's parents engage in a bit of a scuffle with the others, force their way outside and make their way to Brotalgan's house with a device that was given to them by Bob Redondo to hopefully kill Brotalgan. It was going to release a poison that would fill the house so he couldn't get away from it. They were caught placing the bomb, and they immediately activated it, putting on their gas masks, killing everyone in the house, except for 2 people. Celine, Brotalgan's daughter, and Brotalgan himself. Celine survived because our heroic Wallace took the child and saved her from imminent peril. Brotalgan survived because apparently monks are immune to poison. Everyone tried to make their way to the portal that Wallace had sensed a few weeks before. Breaks in through the door of the kitchen, realizing it is in the walk-in freezer. But wall next to the door of the freezer bursts out Brotalgan, standing in front of them, as nature intended man to be. And for the first time in 15 years, he would say, he rages. And we're going to start there.
Cool.
If everyone would like to roll initiative for me, we're going to do, because it's one enemy, instead of doing like the group goes and then the enemies go, since it's one enemy, I thought we might as well just roll normal initiative.
Yes!
Which he does have advantage of, because he's a certain level in Barbarian. For the listeners, I've already explained this to the group, but he is Gestalt leveled, which means he is 2 classes at the same time.
E.
We
Alright.
are starting.
Then whenever you're
off
ready,
with- I got a 4.
Dang, Wallace.
I am so ready. What did you get, Cluck?
Dirty 20.
Nice, dirty 20. What did you get?
Dirty
each?
20.
4. What did you get, Ainsley? Cathara?
14.
14, okay. And then Mr. Bo Peep.
Plus Dex, right? Oh,
Yeah.
initiative plus 1. So I rolled an 18.
18, okay. So, Tanner, would you like a reroll?
A reroll?
Against Bertalgan, yep. So just a flat, basic roll.
Just a flat basic roll. Let's
Just a
go
flat
for
roll.
it. I should have said no. That's a natty 1.
It's a nat 1. Okay, Bertalgan rolled a 13 on that. So,
Okay.
we're essentially doing what we did before. Bertalgan goes first, and you all can combine your turn.
Oh, gods.
Yeah, he rolled a 15 plus 5, so, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm taking confusion as the spell that comes with my Eldritch Invocation. It is Dreadful Word,
Love that. Okay.
and that's
take it.
player's handbook, so it's not silly or not.
I'm okay with silly stuff. We're gonna start with Bertalgan going first because he succeeded the initiative, and then you all, since you're all going after him, you can all do the whole like combining your turns and whatever you want to do. Bugsy, you remember the magical item that I told you about? Yeah, the upgrade you got this level to yours.
Yeah. If I roll odds, it's negative. Evens, it's positive, right?
Yep, and it's yeah, and that's all we're gonna describe to everyone else because it's gonna be a fun little thing.
And I roll on spells or at the beginning of.
So you can do it once a day
Okay.
because it is going to be extremely helpful or extremely devastating, or
Okay.
slightly helpful or slightly devastating. We'll figure out.
Cool. We'll figure it out.
And it's going to be a free action, so you can do it whenever you want.
Oh, perfect. Big preach.
Mhm.
Big preach.
Yeah. All right. Just because it's such a roll, literally a roll of the dice, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And I know you're not gonna fudge your rolls because you like bad stuff happening.
I knew.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start the battle as Bertalgan runs forward, completely naked, just bits of splinters from running through the house stuck in his body, and he is going to. What would the marching order have been running in here?
I assume
Well,
I'm in the... Wait.
That's a good question. I don't remember how we entered this. 'Cause I
Everyone
remember
just
last we were in like an
ran
office
out.
or
Was
something.
we did the bomb, right?
Yeah.
I was next to him until he ranted to Deej.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, right? Because it puts me in harm's way. But was I not the last person to come in because I was outside with his
Yeah.
daughter? Then he took his daughter, and then I dipped
Oh
back
yeah, you
inside.
would have been the last person to come into the room.
Shit.
So
We're headed to the portal room in the kitchen, right? Sorry, I
Yes.
didn't mean to cut you off.
no,
believe
exactly.
so, yeah.
So what it's gonna be like is we're gonna set the room up like this. The room diagonally is gonna be about 45 feet because it's a large kitchen. He's affluent, so it's gonna be about 45 feet in a diagonal line to the door of the freezer. He came in through this wall, so he's at the door of the freezer.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he burst through the wall. So that means you guys will be clustered in this corner of the room.
So he's on the opposite. So So wait. Okay, gotcha.
I was moving 75
Okay.
because you
I
let
feel
me
like-
dash and then dash again, right?
Yeah, so you might be the one in front, unless...
Yeah.
Cluck, what is your speed if you dash?
It would, because my normal speed is 40, so I'd say it'd be 80.
80?
If
Okay,
I was dashing.
so Cluck would be first.
Yee.
Cluck would be first. So he's going to rage and, literally see red as you see, like, bloodshot. His eyes just go bloodshot from the burst blood vessels just in his body, giving himself an aneurysm. As he just runs forward and you see these bracers on his hands kind of glow, and they're going to modify his stunning strike as he swings to hit you.
Oh, shit. Let's do it!
First attack is going to be a 20. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay, roll me a con
sure.
save, please.
Alright. I have proficiency in it. 14.
14 fails. So you realize he hits you with his stunning strike, and then there's this glow of these wraps that he's wearing, and suddenly, instead of stunned, you become paralyzed.
Oh,
until the end of his next turn. And he's just going to unleash
fantastic.
3 more attacks.
Okay.
First one hits. Second one also hits. Third one also hits. So when I'm saying they hit, let me tell you the it's gonna be the lowest actual roll was 15.
Fuck me.
So then
All
everything
right.
else was added on to that. So
All
he's
right.
going to,
Fair.
what'd you say, baby?
None of them were crits, right?
Every single one that he hit was a crit because he's paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Yeah. So every single hit is a crit. And then he's gonna add his rage damage, which at level...
Yeah, you just let me know the damage total so I can use my calculator, because I'm gonna be very sad.
That's what I'm about to do. Rage
I'm a
damage at this
very
level.
sad Cluck Norris.
So let's see, and then monk weapon is... Because I'm nice, I'm not gonna make him do I'm not making him wield a great sword. That'd be so mean.
I was about to say, it's okay to kill Cluck at this point. He can go to the great Colonel Sandy.
I would never kill Cluck on purpose. Come on.
Yeah, on
guys.
purpose being the key phrase I hear in that.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
He's not saying they wouldn't kill Cluck. They are just saying they wouldn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I would never kill Cluck on purpose. Okay, and then plus 24, because it was all
Oh,
crit.
fuck, I did not like hearing that.
Plus 20.
Heck.
And
Dry heave over here.
plus 12.
You just dig it right into the heart.
So he rolled pretty low. Like, his actual rolls were really low. They were like 1, 2, 2, 1.
Okay.
But that's gonna be 56 damage.
Okay. I'm definitely looking worse for the wear, so that's okay.
Oh, holy
How
fuck,
many
dude.
points do you have, Tanner?
Huh?
Are you bloodied?
I'm bloodied. Oh yeah.
Fuck, for reference, I have 53, so,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he ran
no,
in there,
I'm-
and it's
I
again,
feel-
it's only because he has these like paralyzing gloves. So he paralyzed Cluck instead of just stunning. So he ran in there, and you see like he like karate chopped Cluck in the side of the neck, and Cluck kind of like seized. He was like feeling the pain, kind of like crunch his head down, and as he's like ducking in, he gets punched in the beak, causing like a small crack in it, and then in the gut, and then he gets elbowed in the neck again. As he just like you see like blood spray out of Cluck's mouth. And Bertalgan kind of like looks down at the blood, and he's like, you know, fucking hates being unclean, right? At this point, he's not really caring, though.
That sweet Judy chop right to Cluck is going.
Yeah, you hear like a. Next in the turn order is all 4 of you. What would you like to do?
Cry.
I'd like to freeze.
You would like to free? You're just like, no, thank you.
So, I'm gonna ask, knowing it's probably a no, would I be able to use my action to steal the bracers?
You would have to wrestle them out of his hands because it's not
Okay,
like
then no.
you're not like sneaking up and slightly taking them off because he's actively like moving. He's clearly a skilled fighter. He's like actively like stepping back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
So
That's what I figured. I just wanted to check. There's no way I'm gonna pass that check.
yeah, you would literally need to rip it off his hands.
I'm gonna cast slow.
Slow? Okay. What is he? What role is that? What saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Wait. Let me look up his abilities. 1 second. I think if he fails a save, he can re-roll it if he uses a key point. I just need to know what level he can do that at.
Not this one.
If it's not this one, it's not this one. No. No. Let me look at Barbarian. No way. Does he fail?
Let's go. Doves?
Wait. Okay, so you said a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Does a 11 beat it?
No.
He rolled a 2.
That's like the best possible outcome.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, so what does slow do?
So his speed is halved.
Okay.
He takes a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws. He can't use reaction, and on his turn it can use either an action or a bonus action.
When does he remake the save? At the end or beginning of his turn?
At the end of his turn.
The end. Y'all are gonna get like a free turn. Damn, that's good. I can't believe he failed that. I'm just checking one more time, just in case. Yeah, no, that's at level 14 that he gets that, and I lowered his level, so damn. Time is now. All right, yeah. Whoever wants to go next, go ahead. Oh wait, you're still doing your turn. You can do your movement and stuff.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, no, I already cast a little spell. Never mind. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
This is not Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
I'm gonna hide.
You're gonna bonus action hide. Okay. Do you have the Skulker feat? Because you're not.
I think so.
You're not in dim light. Because you're in dim light. You're not in darkness.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Then yeah, if you have the Skulker feat, go ahead and roll hide.
But wait, he can't go. Oh, he can go. Yeah. So I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Roll
He has
stealth.
either
And let me know what your stealth roll is. Who would like to go next?
22.
22. That's pretty high. Are you moving? Are you going anywhere or just staying in the by the doorway?
I'm hiding behind Cluck, like normal.
The paralyzed Cluck? Okay.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, lay on hands.
Yeah.
Alright. Next in the turn order is any three of you who would like to go.
I didn't get any extra spell slots, right? I still have.
You still have the 2 spell slots, yeah. I don't think you get a
Isn't it?
third
I
level.
thought it was 3. Is it only 2?
Let me look. Warlock?
Yeah.
You get spell slots. Yeah, you get a third level. You get not third level spell slot. Sorry, you get a third spell slot at level 11.
Okay, so I have 2 spell slots.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, whoever wants to go next, go ahead.
I could go next, I suppose.
Go Deej.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do the funny hunter's mark thing.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this man. Lock eyes and say, "I'm gonna kiss you on the lips."
Fuck.
1 second.
Roll charisma.
All right, I got you.
Oh, you ain't got that cluck riz though. What are you gonna do without that cluck riz?
16.
16. He blushes a little bit. Just a
Hell
little
yeah. Hell yeah.
Aw.
Big scary guy. Just you're like, I'm gonna kiss you. He's like, oh.
And I'm gonna go ahead and I didn't work this out beforehand. I should have worked this out beforehand.
It's okay.
I'm gonna attack him here. I just have to figure out what I'm using. You know what? We'll just go old reliable. We'll go fire.
Fire. Okay. Go fire, baby.
How do I play this game? Hold on. I forgot to play the game again. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
No! I'm crying in a corner now.
So yeah, you pull out your hand and you see it like switch to fire, and you send out a large firebolt, and he just kind of like even though he's slowed, he like sidesteps it. And yes, I am including the -2 to his AC from the slow.
Heckin' boy.
All right, Bugsy, you're next.
Okay, so for my bonus action, can I use an Eldritch Invocation as a bonus action? Does
If it allows it. If it's like at will,
let me see.
I say sure, but
What was the spell I just looked at? It's the Fiendish Vigor, and I'm trying to see. Let me look. Sorry, I thought I had it. Okay, False Life. I gotta look up False Life.
okay. So false life. You gain 1d4 temporary hit points for the duration.
Can I do that as a bonus action?
It says it is an action. I apologize.
Okay, I'm not doing that then. So for my action, I'm casting Spirit of Death.
Oh, wait, it says at will. I mean, I guess technically cantrips are also at will. So yeah. Never mind then. Yeah.
No, you're fine. So I'm gonna cast Spirit of Death.
Okay.
Which gives me. I just had it. Spirit of Death 5e. So I summon a spirit. It is an AC of 11 plus spell modifier, right? Is that what it is? Plus the level of the spell. Okay, so it's 15 AC.
Oh, nice.
And it has 50 HP. If you do you want me to send you the spell real quick so you can see it, or?
Which spell was it again? Summon.
Spirit of Death.
Spirit of Death.
Spirit of Death.
I can just look it up really quick.
Perfect. And then I don't think I actually have any bonus action spells if that extra HP thing isn't a bonus action. So I'm gonna whisper to my staff.
Oh no. You activating it?
Yeah, I'm activating it.
So you guys see like he summons the Spirit of Death, this manifestation of just like it's like this essentially Grim Reaper appears. And as he does that, Bo leans into the to the fire, like his lantern, and just whispers something. You guys don't understand. It's some eldritch speech. And as you whisper to it, the fire inside of it glows and starts pouring out of the lantern. Roll me that d20.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so it's still beneficial.
Okay, just not very.
Just not very.
I was gonna say, get us the fuck out of here, somewhere preferably with a warm sandy beach.
Absolutely. So you'll say that. You'll say, get us the fuck out of here, somewhere with a warm sandy beach. And immediately, you're able to cast Misty Step as a bonus action, just without expending a spell slot.
Bertalgan's by the door, though,
he ran
right?
up to you guys.
Oh,
so you guys are at the door, and he's right there.
Can I Misty Step to the door to be behind him?
Sure, yeah, you can Misty Step to the door. Misty Step is 30 feet. You'll have to do 30 feet and then use 15 feet of your movement.
Yeah. Well, I'm not ditching the party, so I'm sitting. Could I use the remainder? I have 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get to the door and open it?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. You get over and you open it, and you feel this wave of cold air and kind of mist hit you. And you glance down it. What's your passive perception?
Passive is 13.
Cool. So you see in the back of it, this it's like a meat locker. There's a bunch of food, and you can notice that the back wall is kind of loose on the edge.
Okay. Why
would I ever doubt you? I would never doubt you. I have a feeling if it was a nat 1, you'd laugh and be like, nat 1, you know? So it's...
Yeah, I definitely would have.
Yes, fine. Okay. So yeah, that's awesome. So you disappear behind him as you're... and where did you summon your Spirit of Death?
It's within 90 feet, right? So I probably would have put it. Let's see here. What attacks does it have? The scythe is 5 feet. Multi-attack is close. So I would have put it within 5 feet of him. And
So you want to
does
just
it get?
put it like right on the other side of him then?
Yeah, between me and him.
Cool.
And then, so does it get any actions on its turn or bonus actions on its
'Cause
being summoned, or does it have
goes
like a
right
summoning
after
technique?
you, right?
Yeah.
Initiative count. It takes its turn immediately after you and obeys your verbal commands. All right. So just tell it to do something and it'll go.
Okay. I'm gonna have. Oh wait, does this everyone creature it can see within 10 feet of itself begins haunting it? While the target is haunted, you and the spirit sense the direction, distance of the target if it is on the same plane. And additionally, if the target starts its turn within 10 feet of the spirit, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving DC throw against your spell save DC or have the frightened condition. So I'm gonna bonus action haunt the creature.
Okay.
So on Bertalgan's turn, it has to make a Wisdom save of 14.
Okay.
Or it'll be afraid. I'm going to use Reaping Scythe against. So is multi-attack 2 attacks? Oh, equal to half of the level of the. Yeah, so 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So it attacks twice, 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's level and necrotic damage.
So it's
okay, so it's a
1d8
d8
plus
plus 3. Yeah, 1d8 plus 7.
So yeah, roll to attack. You have advantage.
Alright, so the first attack is 3.
3. Okay.
I assume.
That does
I don't
not-
know if it gets a modifier,
It's
right?
let me look. Nope. Oh no,
Okay.
your spell attack modifier. So it would be plus 8.
So an 11
Nope.
probably doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
16 plus 8, that
does
is
hit.
20. Okay, cool. And then, it only does 2.
That's
So,
fine.
yeah.
It only does 2.
1.
So 2 plus 7 then, yeah?
What? Oh, no. It's I'm
only
about
2
to roll
attacks.
the d8 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only
Gotcha,
2 attacks.
Gotcha.
I rolled an 8 on that, plus 4.
8 plus 4. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, it releases the haunt creature, and as it does, it brings this scythe down, and he's barely able to dodge it. But just because he's slowed, the scythe comes up and gets him right across the back. And he's just gonna stumble forward a little bit.
Cool.
The target is haunted. Okay.
I want to make it known. I don't have the Skulker feat, but I do have the Halfling racial trait, the naturally stealthy. I can hide behind creatures that are one size larger than me, so that's why I've been hiding behind Club.
Oh, gotcha. Works for me.
That was a condition to it.
My mistake. Alright, so next turn would be Cluck, but Cluck is paralyzed until the end of Brotalgan's turn. So whoosh, it's going to go to Brotalgan, and he's going to turn towards Cluck. He needs to make that Wisdom save, correct? 19.
Yeah, Wisdom save.
Does a 19?
19 beats.
Sweet. So, yeah, he just kind of shrugs off the demon. He's going to turn to Cluck. He's going to hit him a couple more times.
Oh, wait, no, he does.
He doesn't what?
He gets an action.
He gets an action.
Or a bonus.
So he's using his action. And he is going to roll a 23 and a 22 to hit Cluck.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay, so the
That'll
first,
definitely do it.
The first attack
Ugh.
is going to be...
It can make more than one attack.
He cannot make more than one attack. Okay.
Yeah, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Gotcha. So
Huge,
there's only one attack, and it's
Let's
going
go.
to deal... Sorry, a little bit of math. 25 damage.
25? Okay.
Yeah, he rolled max.
That's perfect.
Does that take you out?
Almost.
Okay, so he's gonna pump... No, he's gonna save his key points. He's not gonna pump it with another thing. And
Are the key points at will?
what's up?
Can you use a key point just whenever you decide to?
Depending on the ability.
Okay.
If it's a stunning strike, it's with every single strike you can make a key point. You can make a stunning strike. So
I was just wondering if there's an action to add.
No. It would be a bonus action to do flurry of blows. But it's
Gotcha.
but he can't do that. But what is his? What was the roll again? It was a. Doesn't matter. Nat 20.
I'm gonna use lucky.
You're gonna use lucky. Okay. Roll lucky. And what is the roll?
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay.
Oh,
So that's gonna be
that's
a.
twice.
That's gonna be
Killing
a
it.
13. Does he fail?
Oh, my DC?
Yes.
DC is 14.
DC is 14. Okay, so yeah, he does in fact fail because you rolled a 4. So he failed the second time, so he's still slowed. How much health do you have left, Clock?
You're still muted.
Sorry. I'm sitting at 12.
12. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
next turn, everyone can go because no one is paralyzed right now.
Cool.
Bugsy, that question you just asked, I was literally just looking into.
Okay.
What
I
question-
appreciate you, Deej.
What question did you ask? I'm sorry.
If I can Misty Step other people,
Nope. Misty Step is a single
yeah,
person.
just me.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one who got Misty Step from that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll let the two folks standing in front of the big bad enemy guy go first.
Do
That's
it.
good. Cluck, you want to go first?
Are we at that point where I make a move?
Yep. You're at the point where you make a move.
All right, let's do it. All right. Oh, I only need 1 die. Actually, real quick, I am going to rage because he's a pissy boy from taking all those freaking blows. And then I'm also going to use Gift of the Chromatic Dragon to imbue my blade, my long sword, dual wielded with, let's go, acid damage today.
We love acid.
And then does a. Let's see this one. Does a 16 hit?
No, 16 does not hit.
Okay. And then he's gonna roll one more time for that second slash. And I'm guessing that a 9 does not hit.
A 9 does not hit now. So yeah.
Yeah,
you
I would say just
swing at him
in a
twice.
fury of rage.
Yeah, you swing at him twice, and even while he's slowed, he dodges the first one and just kind of catches the second one.
Oh shit. Cluck fucked up. Alright, who wants to go next?
Who wants
Because
to go
I did
next?
not do so hot.
Yeah, Cathar, you go.
I'm going to use my action and cast Inflict Wounds
Yeah, roll to
on
hit.
Bertalion. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, 23 does hit.
So the normal damage is 27, and then I get sneak attack per
Yep.
level I upcast.
Yep, so you get 4d6 after that.
Oh my god, I have Rod of the Pact Keeper. I'd
Mm.
forgotten about that. I can regain a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're welcome, friend.
it's a total of 38.
Thank you.
A total of 38? Okay. So, I meant to tell Bugsy this as well on your turn. But when you hit him with the blade, so with the 38 is that he's actually going to be taking 19 damage because he's raging. So yeah, he's taking half damage while raging. So yeah, you hit him with the necrotic damage. You can see the wound that the little spirit of death just made kind of like flare up and like spray some pus as he's like, "Ugh," as it just rips across his back again. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to bonus action hide?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move towards the door. He can't use his reaction, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Thumbs up.
So moving towards the door, and then I'm going to hide behind Bo.
Works for me.
That's a 16 stealth.
16. Nice. Next in the turn order, either Wallace or Bo P.
I stepped away. Did Cluck move after he made his attack?
I'm just getting my crap rocked right now,
Well,
that's
you
all.
absolutely should have moved after your attack.
Yeah.
Nope,
I
I'm
don't
standing right in front because I'm a front-facing fighter, man. I don't leave. I face things head on.
We are all leaving you. Okay, all right. This is fine.
Yeah,
This is fine.
do what you gotta do. Cluck is manning the fold.
This is fine. Well, I guess I'm gonna follow suit. I will
Right,
also
proper flight.
misty step towards the door.
Hell yeah.
You can walk and not waste your
I
spells.
will
You have
walk.
reactions.
I don't think I can walk that far because it's a 45-foot walk, right?
Oh, okay.
I have to misty step to
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah, definitely use that Misty Step. You guys
So-
make your way to the portals. I'll hold him off.
I'm at the door. I'll take a shot at him though.
Sure, yeah, take a shot at him on your way by.
Can I cast touch spells through the Spirit of Death?
The touch spell is not a familiar, so unless it says specifically, I would say no.
Okay.
26 hits.
26 does hit.
Cool. Remember that thing where I said I don't remember how to play the game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what I roll for damage. It's been too many weeks.
You roll a d10.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a familiar. Okay.
I do 21 damage.
21 damage, so...
Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah, his favorite enemy, right. So, 21 damage, he's gonna
And
take...
I also did, what do you call it at the start? The Hunter's
Hunter?
Mark. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So I get another D6.
Yeah, so that's really solid. So that's gonna be 10 damage that he takes then. As you like teleport behind him and launch, you said acid? You said fire.
It's fire.
Launch a fire arrow right into his back. And I believe, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
So all that is left is bow.
And I can cast at a higher level, right?
Yeah, you all your spells
So, like,
are
if
at level 4 right now.
So all my spells are at level 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're a warlock, so every single spell you cast is automatically a level 4.
So... Okay, so Suggestion doesn't matter if they're hostile. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Suggestion, and I'm gonna say, leave the room and sit down.
Okay, what roll does he make against that?
Let me look real quick. It is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
So it has to be
Okay.
it has to be to 14.
Has to be a 14. He rolled, altogether would be a 17.
Okay. All right, and then the spirit goes.
Sweet, go spirit.
So gonna bonus action do the haunt creature again. See if it fails the.
Yeah. And since he's going next, I'll just roll that already. Wisdom, right?
Yep.
And then real quick, guys, yep, that time did come around. I love you guys. I know what's about to happen to Cluck next, so peace. I wish you guys the best. Just fill me in when I see you guys next, or you guys can just shoot me a message on the Discord. I'll be active on there as I leave. But gotta go handle this. But I love you guys. Love you, stream. Love you, team. You guys have a great night. Much love for all of you. All respect for our viewers and listeners. Next week I should be solid, but you guys have a great one.
We love you, friend. Bye.
How are you doing that?
I don't know.
It's so cool, dude.
What?
Ainsley's hearts.
Yeah, Ainsley's... What?
Did you see?
Wait a second, can you thumb... Because I saw you thumb up earlier and it showed up as a thumbs up. Thumbs up again?
Bro.
She's on her iPad, so that's probably the reason.
Is it the iPad that's doing it?
I think it's the iPad that's doing that. That's cool as hell.
Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly move names around.
Alright, and then I'm gonna roll my 2d20 for the scythe hits.
Yeah, roll your 2d20 for the scythe hits.
But
But that was a 17 to save. Does he succeed?
Oh, yeah, 17 saves.
Okay, cool.
Spell attack modifier to hit. So it's a +8. Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. And then...
Because he has the
Does
-2
another-
to AC.
And then I rolled a dirty 20 a second time.
Damn, so yeah, both hit.
Okay, so that's a d8. So that's a 7 plus 3 plus 4, so 7. So 14 for the first hit,
Okay.
and 9 for the second.
Okay. 14 plus 9 is 23 divided by 2, rounded down is 12. So we'll take 12 damage.
Wait. Well, is it the necrotic damage that you're taking off, or?
So he is Path of the Totem. Bear.
Spell it.
So he has
Yeah.
negates all damage except for psychic.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it does. It slashes him both times. He's really feeling it. He's kind of like reeling a little bit. You can tell overall he's taken about. I'll just give you an estimate because I don't want to give you exacts. He's taken about 45, 50 damage at this point in that area, and he does not look like he's slowing down.
Okay. And I only got one Misty Step, right?
You unlimited, and until a long rest. Yeah, the lantern's extremely powerful.
Yeah.
The abilities, like if it was a nat 20, y'all would just like and you said get us out of here, please. It would get you out of there. Everyone would go to a nice sunny side beach in fucking like Tijuana or something. You know? Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I don't have any bonus action spells, so that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Yeah. So you do that, and they're staying by the door to let everyone in, right?
Yeah.
What is your Ainsley? Does slow decrease movement speed at all?
It's halved.
It's halved. Okay, so he can't make it over there anyway. Is slow concentration?
Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna walk around Cluck and he's gonna swing a punch at you.
I'm not hiding behind Cluck. I'm
hiding behind me.
Oh, you ran all the way over there?
I mean, I assumed I was one of the ones.
You have 25 movement speed.
Okay, so then yeah, if I couldn't have made it over there,
you
then
wouldn't be able to hide all. Yeah, unless you sprinted.
Okay. So then I'll be behind Cluck.
You'll be behind Cluck.
Oh wait,
okay.
but if Cathara told me that they needed a hiding spot, I'd stand.
She would have to wait to hide.
Ah.
So then you could like.
I couldn't have been helpful anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is now Vortalgan's turn, and you went to go hide behind him, and you rolled a 16. His passive is above that.
See me.
So he reaches around Cluck, kind of like ducks to the side, and tries to land one right on your jaw. So he's going to roll.
So
yes.
The Reaper counts as difficult terrain.
He's not walking through the Reaper, unless the Reaper is in him.
Oh. Okay, so Cathara stayed behind Cluck, not towards me.
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
And
I have to be behind a person to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would do force damage to walk through it, and as well it counts as difficult terrain.
And let me see. His speed anyway, right now at this level is like let me look. His speed is like 60 right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, no, not 60. Sorry, 50. His speed is 50. So Cathara's 25 feet. He would have caught up with anyway. So yeah, he's gonna swing around. He's gonna swing, and I apologize, but that's a nat 20. So it is gonna hit.
Can I use another lucky on that?
Sure. You can use a lucky on that.
Anything is better than a nat 20.
Anything is better than a nat 20. Why don't you roll another nat 20? That'd be really funny. That's a what?
8.
8? Okay, so that's gonna be a 17 to hit then.
Okay, that still hits me.
That still hits? Okay, well it's a hit. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw then?
Yes. Oh, 22.
22. Let me look. Con save. Yeah. All right. You succeed the stunning strike. So he hits you, and you kind of like stumble a little bit as you're going to take. Let me roll damage. 7 plus 3 plus 5. You're gonna take 15 damage as he clocks you across the jaw, and then he's gonna make his Wisdom save to succeed, and that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, he succeeds.
You don't want to use a lucky?
Save it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna
Save
need my
it.
last one.
Bummer. Okay. Alright, so boom, he's suddenly not slowed anymore, and as he's not slowed, his attention immediately turns to Bo, who can teleport and shit, and has another concentration spell up.
No, I don't think... Is the Spirit
of Death is
a concentration spell?
Yep.
Is it?
Up to 1 hour.
He does have to walk through difficult terrain, though, for the record.
That is true. So it would essentially lower his movement speed to 45 feet then, which, I mean, is the length of the room.
Bruh.
At least it'll do force damage when he's coming to me, so
Yeah.
he'll take damage if he gets to me.
Absolutely. But that is the end of his turn. Actually, no, he has movement speed back. Oh, no, wait, it stopped at the end of his turns. Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna, since Cluck is not here, I will go for Cluck. I will have Cluck make 2 advantaged attacks against him, because he's going to, well, no. I don't know if I need to make advantage yet. That's 11 plus, if he has 5 strength, 3 at this level, that's plus 8. So that's 19, that doesn't hit. So I'm going to Reckless Attack. Miss again, but with my Reckless Attack for the next one I have advantage, and that's going to be a 23, which does hit. So, he uses a Great Axe, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
No, it's a sword.
Oh, I remember, it's a long sword. I'm stupid, it's a long sword that he's using in 2 hands, so it's a d10 of damage, which is, 14 damage, so he still rolled really well on that. And then Zealot Barbarian, I believe, has an ability where your first attack, you can do an extra 1d6 plus your Barbarian level, so I'm going to do that for him. Rolled a 1, okay, but plus Barbarian, half Barbarian level it says. So 3.5 rounded down is 3, so he's going to deal an extra 4 damage onto the 14. So that's 18 damage divided by 2, 9 damage.
So wait, fill me in on, so Bo Peep is sitting at the door.
Yeah,
He's
so
run up to Bo Peep, and now
here's
Cluck
the-
has come up behind him?
here's the room. You 2 are down here,
Mhm.
Taligan and the other 2 are up here.
Okay, I thought you said that he ran towards
Because
Bo Peep.
I was
He looked at
mistaken. I was mistaken. He looks at Bo Peep, and he was gonna run over, but the spell ended at the end of his turn, so he couldn't have
Okay.
used his movement that he got back. You know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that's gonna be Cluck's turn. I don't believe Cluck has any bonus actions. Oh, and he can give himself advantage 3 times a day, so I'm just gonna give himself advantage on that roll. So instead of using the special ability, he just has advantage. It is now your 3 turn. Decide.
Alright, so I can
Damn.
regain an action on this turn. I can cast invisibility on Cluck, and we can try to get the fuck out of here.
So you can regain.
I don't
your
have the movement
spell.
to get out of here.
I can regain a spell, but I can't cast invisibility this turn.
Yeah.
I'd have to do it next turn.
Do you not have a second spell slot?
I cast 2 spells just now.
Oh.
I did Suggestion, and I did
right.
Spirit of Death.
Suggestion. My
Yep.
mistake. So yeah.
No, you're fine, you're
if
fine.
you want to use that as your action, go ahead.
So I can
Um,
regain the spell slot. Or, ooh!
I do want to say I don't have the movement to make it away.
Unless you sprint and use your bonus action to
Also sprint.
also sprint. Yeah. Or disengage so you can go 50 feet closer.
Yeah, I would suggest you just do it. Make it happen.
I
Full
could
set.
I could teleport to Cluck and then give him extra health, but I think I take a hit at that point
Too
to
much.
get away.
Careful about too much talking about it, because then that becomes metagaming.
Okay.
You're metagaming. Shut your mouth.
Like I'm okay with like a call and response where you guys are able to talk to each other for like a few sentences.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
planning out an entire mode of attack. But yeah, I'm totally okay with giving advice. Like you could totally run with both of them. That gives you 75 feet of movement. And so you would make it into the locker and all the way into the back. Because the locker is not 25 feet, you know? The locker is probably, the food locker is like 10 feet max. You would be able to
Could
get
you
over
not
there.
also? You're in a what's it called? A kitchen, a dining room area, right? There's furniture that can be hid behind as well. On top of, is that not a thing?
Yeah.
Can you not take
I
advantage
kind of
of-
made the pathway completely clear. But if you want to take advantage of that, you totally can. There would be tables and stuff
In the kitchen?
in a kitchen. Yeah, because like tables to cut stuff on.
Yes. Okay.
Got tables.
Think
Yeah.
like a restaurant kitchen. This man has the best food that
No.
he can.
We're back in Red Robin all
We're
over
back
again.
in Red Robin all
I don't
over.
equate Red Robin to the best kitchen,
It's not.
but
Red Robin's kitchen was literally like this wide.
It's a straight line. Yeah, you've got like
Yeah.
this much space to walk through, and it's like a straight line.
Behind.
I assumed there wasn't a line cook, right? Like
Yeah, no.
in the best kitchen,
This is
not
the White House kitchen, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? Because that might determine what I'm gonna do. If you want to go first, I can go last. Because I'm already at the door, so I can leave and leave the spirit.
answer.
I'll just run.
Yeah.
Cluck is at like 12 hit points.
Yeah, Cluck is at 12.
All
We
I'm
don't
saying,
have a healer, do we?
I'm the healer.
Shit.
Yeah.
Is
Which is what
if
the
we
problem.
can get everybody else out, I have the answer to get out scot-free.
You
So
can also
I
bring
do
Cluck
too.
back from the dead if you really needed to.
Can the spirit grab people?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
It is incorporeal.
Okay. It hovers, yeah. That makes sense.
he's not slowed anymore. We should have picked him up and ran while he was still slowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just said he's not running. Is the problem.
Why?
Well, because he said he wanted to tank all the damage.
Oh,
So
I
if-
die.
Why?
If y'all run, he will run. And him and Bartel are gonna have like the same movement speed at this point.
That's what I was saying. You get 3-shot. Why are you trying to fight this man? Okay. All right. Listen. How do I do
You
that
guys
thing?
have done a solid amount of damage to him, by the way.
Hold on. How does he do that thing where he puts the
But
back
he's not
down?
bloody.
He is not bloodied, but everyone else is at full HP except for Tana.
That's true.
Yeah,
So
but
if
I'm,
you
I'm
want-
one shot for this boss.
No one happens to have.
I'm saying that if you want to fight him, you are very able to. The only person that would have had calm emotions is Bugs, and he's out of spells.
A calm emotion? I don't have that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say calm emotion. Maybe could have taken him out of range. Rage.
I was trying to use I have Crown of Madness or Suggest, and I could use it next turn. I know, I agreed, Each. So I'm gonna regain a spell slot because that's really all I can do.
Alright, so use your action to regain a spell slot. Bonus action for
Yep.
anything?
I don't have a bonus. I don't have any bonus action spells.
Okay. I mean, you do have Misty Step if you want to use that for whatever reason.
I'm in a good spot.
Okay,
I don't.
that's fine.
So, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is healing Cluck and then using my bonus action to sprint.
Absolutely. Alright, so let's start with...
The Reaper goes after me.
So, I mean, since you all are kind of going at the same time, the Reaper can kind of go at any time.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll have you just you kind of hold up your staff. Some of the fire comes out and pours into you, giving you another spell slot. Cathara, you tap Cluck, and while you're doing that, roll the health. Bugs, go ahead and roll for what the big boy's gonna do, the Spirit of Death.
Okay. Okay, so does a 16 hit?
16 hit? No, 16 does not hit.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Okay, so neither of the spirits attacks hit. And then roll the DC for fear. The spell save for fear.
Spell save for fear.
Wisdom save, sorry.
Fuck. Nat 1.
Let's go! He's feared!
Woo!
Does he become
Uh,
feared on his turn?
If the
Starts
target...
its turn within 10 feet of the spirit. Okay. So on his turn, he will become feared.
Wait. Must succeed on a wisdom frightened condition until the start of the target's next turn. The target remain.
If the target
wait.
starts its turn within 10 feet of the spirit, it must make a
Oh,
wisdom
okay.
saving throw.
I've been doing that
Or
wrong.
have the
So it's
frightened
at the
condition until the start of its next turn.
That's my bad.
You're all
So
good.
I've been doing that wrong.
It's totally fine.
So
It
start
hasn't
of-
really
start of his
mattered
turn,
that
he'll be
much.
feared.
But yeah,
Yeah.
at the start of his turn, he will become feared. Yeah, he'll have the frightened condition. So Cathara, how much are you healing Cluck for? I'll keep track of it.
15.
15. All right, he's at 27 health.
No, not 15. Hold on. I mathed wrong.
Yeah, because that would be like at least like a second level cure wounds, right?
It is
Not a little
second level
higher.
cure.
Okay.
It's 15.
15? Okay, good.
Yeah. Because I rolled 12 on my 2d8, and then I had 3.
Perfect. Alright, and then you're running past him?
Yes.
Alright, take that opportunity attack of 29 to hit. Sorry, no, 27 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Alright, so you're gonna take... Oh, that's not a great damage roll. It's above average. You're gonna take 13 damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna expend another key point. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
This guy's a little bitch. I don't like him.
This guy's a little bitch. Actively almost took out your tank in one turn.
That's a 12.
That's a 12. Yeah, that fails. So you run past him, and he hits you in the shoulder. And your body's gonna kind of like shudder and seize as you feel some magic pour into you, and you become paralyzed.
Well, I'm going down next turn.
Unless you would like to use your lucky. I feel like
would
this
be
would have been the
fun.
perfect
Yeah.
spot to save your lucky for.
Let's use the lucky for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Reroll it.
because
That's a
if
7.
That's a
you can get
7.
away.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Oh
that's-
wait, no, that's good.
Why is that good?
No, because I'm still. That's my roll. Because
She
it's a
rolled
save
a
that I'm
7,
making.
not a 17, a 7.
Oh. Oh.
So yeah,
So,
you're
I'll
still
use the other one 'cause
paralyzed.
higher. Still fails.
Oh no.
Alright.
Who do I gash this for?
Bugsy, it is your turn. I'm not Bugsy, sorry. It is now the only one left is Wallace. Wallace, your turn. Remember, but before this fight, you guys have heard that this man is like a force of nature in a fight.
I've been well aware.
Yeah.
I also.
Who do I
do
gash this for?
Who do you
One of
gash
you
this
gets
for? One of you
Yeah.
gets gashes. I mean,
Cluck
I'm
or
paralyzed,
Cathara?
so I can't do anything. So not me.
if you paralyze Cathara, he can't beat Cathara's ass, but he does go before you.
Yeah, I know.
Cathara's going down this round.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe he won't
I'm-
do.
Well, wait, you're behind the Reaper now, right?
No. Because he hit her as she was
Angry.
going out, so she's still within that 5 feet of him.
Shit.
All right, Wallace, what are you doing for your turn?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing this turn.
It's okay. We can skip your turn if you'd like. You can figure it out
No,
later.
fuck off.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna
great.
go ahead and
like it a lot.
Searing Smite and try to light this man on fire.
Okay, Searing Smite. Any smite is going to be a melee attack.
Shit. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna.
Unless Searing Smite allows non-melee. Let me look that up for
You
you.
might be right.
Let me look it up for you.
No, it's the next creature you hit with the melee weapon attack.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna. All right, now hear me out, right?
I'm hearing you out.
Cluck is in front, right?
Yes.
And then the thing is behind it, directly behind it.
Yeah. So what it's gonna be is
Does that thing get advantage on attacks for like flank or whatever that term is called? Is that how that
it's
works?
not technically a
Is that thing?
creature. So no.
That's whack. Then
Wait,
I
wait,
want.
wait. My Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an undead.
Let me look up.
It's a medium undead.
Spirit of Death.
If it was a creature, I could have been hiding behind it this whole time.
Reaper
can-
Spirit is the stat block that it uses.
Wait, I can stand inside of it, right?
You can stand inside of it,
Undead.
although I think it's all creatures inside of it
damage.
take force damage. So
Yeah.
I don't know that you'd want to be standing
Okay.
inside of it.
Well, is
Manifest
it when they
non-
move, or is it just by being there?
I think it's when they move. It's
Because
yeah,
what
for
if
every
I
5
just
feet of movement.
Appear and then I disappear.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's 100% a creature. So,
Wait,
yeah.
if it ends its turn inside an object, it is shunted to the nearest unoccupied space and takes 1d10.
Okay.
Cluck and him would have been having flanking rules. I do apologize.
We've been being played this whole time.
Also, I'm probably about to crash again. My Discord's frozen. I'll hang out for as long as I can, and then I'll reboot once it does.
It's okay.
But I figured I'd give you a heads up.
It's not your turn, so I'm not super worried about it.
So can I come up next to it but still behind him and still get flanking rules if I attack?
You can't do flanking with ranged.
No, if I come up behind him. If I'm behind him now. If I'm
Okay.
physically behind him.
You would have to. He is 45 feet away.
Yeah, I have Misty Step.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Then you can. The way I do it is like if it's on a grid and you're in that H pattern, if you're on either side of the H, you get.
I think, you know what I think? I think since you haven't been counting it this whole time as flanking rules, you should say that it's like slightly to the side, and that's how we'll justify them not getting advantage. And now I'll take that space.
It's to the right just a little bit.
It's
You're
just
right.
slightly
It's just
off to the
slightly.
side.
It's just slightly, barely wrong. It keeps going like in and out of flank when it attacks.
The game can't decide.
Yeah, it's a glitch in the.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll bonus action Misty Smite.
Okay.
No wait, not Misty
Misty
Smite.
Smite?
I'll Misty Step. Whoa.
Dude, that sounds like such a dope spell that I want to create now.
Catch me on my Misty Smite right now. Hold up.
That's so cool.
So I am going to. Hold on. Actually, I'm trying to figure. I may have been wrong. I may be a bit of an idiot. Hold on. I misunderstood. He's gonna be feared, right? We love it when he's feared.
Yeah, so
This probably doesn't come back to bite me.
Probably
Probably.
doesn't, right?
Probably
grab
doesn't.
me and run.
This is probably fine. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step all over this man and be like, told you I was gonna kiss you on the lips before. I'm about to hit you from the back.
Oh my god, you're just getting real intimate with him. Yeah, go ahead, roll. Roll your attack with advantage because you're on your flanking rolls.
I got a nat 20. I take those.
Damn.
Our rolls have been bad, but I
nat
took the nat 20.
Take 'em, baby.
Okay,
That's how we do.
so
I'm gonna use -1 lucky and make it not a nat 20.
bruh, I take that. Hold on, I'm max damaging right now.
Yeah, max damage that shit.
And then I get the D6. I didn't get the Searing Smite this turn, but that's okay.
Y'all just gonna gank this motherfucker.
He took out the healer.
That's true, he did. I just realized my daughter's not in here. Why do I have Bluey still going?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Bye, Bluey. I just like listening to it in the background while I play.
Calms you down at this point. It's just a
36 damage.
default.
36.
36.
So he's gonna take 18 damage.
Take more damage, bruh.
As you run in, and you're using like, are you using like your fist for damage? Like your
So it's funny you say that she's not
oh,
there.
your horns?
She just...
Hell yeah. So, you didn't even need to use a Misty Step, because as a Minotaur, if you dash, you can use your horns as an attack.
Oh, what?
I think it does take up your bonus action.
Oh, well then it would have done the same. Then give me back my spell slot, bruh.
Yeah, take your spell slot back. You're welcome.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Good DMing. We appreciate you.
If you sprint as a Minotaur, if you use your sprint, you have like ramming horns, I believe. Let me quickly look it up. Because I played a Minotaur once, and so I think I could be absolutely fucking wrong, mate. But let me just look. Horns, Goring Rush. Immediately after your dax action, and you move at least 20 feet, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
We love that.
Doing big old damage.
Big old damage. Okay, so yeah, you just ram it in with your horn, stabbing him in the side, and he looks down at you. I assume that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull your horn out, and then immediately turn over to the cleric who's now paralyzed right next to him.
Isn't he feared?
He is feared, which means
But he's not feared.
He is not. No. So if you are feared, you can still attack. You just can't.
Can't attack.
You have disadvantage
Me?
on all attack rolls if you're in the
Yeah.
area.
And they can't approach me or my
And
spirit.
I can't approach him
Oh,
or
it's
spirit.
you. Oh, I thought it was the whole party.
No.
Well, if you guys were in my direction, you'd be safe.
Well, you
but-
see, we
So
Tried.
He can't
We tried.
approach. So what he's
Yeah.
gonna do is he's gonna run over to Cathara and he's just gonna start wailing. Cathara, how much HP do you have? Because I don't want to be like, well, here's his first attack, huh? Does kill you. Second attack, does it knock you out? Third attack, does it knock you out? You know what I mean?
36.
And these are all at disadvantage, right?
These are all at disadvantage,
Which-
but she is paralyzed.
It's advantage, so it's
just a
straight
base-
rolls.
Yep. Straight roll.
Sweet.
So first attack
Hell yeah.
does a 26 hit.
Yes.
Oh no.
Second
Wow.
attack, because he's not going to kill you in one attack. Second attack, does a 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the damage for both of those. Ooh, that's not very good. Little man's not doing much damage this time. He rolled a 1 on one of his d8s. Which we take. We take those. So that's going to be 40 damage from those 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm out.
And then with his third attack, as Cathara's as you run in, he hits Cathara once across the jaw. He's gonna hit her into the air in the stomach as she coughs up some blood, knocking her out. And then he's going to grab her. He's going to throw her at Bo.
Can he do that when he's afraid of me?
He can still attack you. He just, he's far
I
away.
have to be movement to run.
Why would he need movement?
Well, I thought I said
No,
'cause
just
if
throwing.
it's a weird condition.
It would be disadvantage though.
It would be disadvantage. Here, let me quickly look up fear again, and I'll describe it exactly. Because I could totally
Appreciate
be wrong.
you.
I could totally be wrong. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within their line of sight, and a creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So he can still
Okay.
throw a javelin. He can still do that kind of thing.
Cool.
And because he has a 20 strength, and Cathara is not that heavy, he's going to essentially turn her into a improvised weapon.
Thara's
Okay.
like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
What's
50
happening? Are we
pounds.
throwing her?
Yeah, he knocked her out, and for his last attack, he's just going to grab her out of the air and just beat her as hard as he can at Cluck. I mean, not Cluck, Bo Peep, to see if he can end the concentration on the spell. If he
That
hits,
might be good for us, though.
if he hits. With disadvantage, he's going to. Oh my god! He rolled 2 nat 1s.
Let's go!
So he's gonna
So
turn.
happens if you move halfling.
So he's gonna throw the halfling, and Bo's just gonna sidestep it. But because
Can I-
it was a nat one, so that's what I'm about to say. Because it's a nat 1, Cathara, you're not gonna take any damage from this.
Sweet.
Now, does she go through the door and into the...
I'm not gonna. We can do either one or the other, either no damage or she goes through the door. Which would you prefer?
I would honestly rather her go through the...
I'm gonna ask Cathara.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Would you prefer take some damage or would you prefer go through the door? Taking damage is 1 failed death save.
Yeah. Let's go for through the door.
Okay.
Oh,
So you take damage if you go through the door, but you don't if you don't go through the
Yeah.
door.
So you're gonna take that
So-
single failed death save as you go through the door, but you are now in the freezer.
Dumb question. Well, Cathara made a decision. I'm not gonna.
No.
Not gonna metagame.
There's no dumb questions. What's your question?
Well, I was. You know that thing that lets me have extra health that I used on the gem.
Roll me a religion check,
Okay.
and I would.
12 religion. I don't have any additions for religion, right?
Not really. I don't think so because it's intelligence.
Yeah, no. So 12.
So 12. So yeah, you quickly because it was all your god doing that, right? So you kind of
Yeah.
go into your mind because your whole thing was false life on yourself, but you cast it on the gem instead. So you
Yeah.
attempt to do that as Cathara is flying towards you, and you touch it, and you hear a no.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that is the. He uses action. He uses bonus action. That is the end of Brotalkin's turn.
Okay.
And now that he's not slowed, he can keep using his reactions. So we're gonna go back into the start of the turn order. We're gonna start with Cluck again, just so I can get him out of the way because I'm doing him.
Clock, please go.
He automatically has advantage, so He rolled a 5 and a 2. Neither of those are gonna hit. The next one, he rolled an 11.
Wait.
He's attacking instead of disengaging?
I was gonna say, can Cluck like disengage and get?
I
okay.
came back to get him
Sure.
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what that was. Okay, my mistake. My apologies.
No, you're Gucci. You're Gucci.
So I'm gonna make it probably a few extra 5 feet for him to make it over there, just because he has to like move around Brotalgan and then a couple of things in the kitchen.
That's fine. That's fine.
So do you want me to disengage, or do you want me to have him sprint?
I would say disengage because Cluck only has 12 HP, right?
27 now. Because Cathara healed him.
I'm gonna say disengage because if I can get to Cluck, we can all get out safely.
Okay. So yeah, he disengages and he runs 40 feet. So he's right next to the door. He's close. He's close to the door. He's probably about, because he had to take a couple of extra 5 feet. I'll just say he's about 5 feet away from the door.
I look Cluck dead in the eyes and I cast my last spell of the day, and I give Cluck gaseous form.
Hell yeah, Cluck is. Now he's not gonna be able to attack at that point then.
He can attack. He has 10 feet of movement, but he can't be attacked anymore.
Hell yeah, baby. That does take him out of the fight.
Yep.
It's gaseous form concentration.
Let me look real quick. Let me look. Because if it is, then I can't cast it.
Can you
action a willing
spell and
creature you touch?
reconcentrate
It's a
spell?
concentration, so I can't use that. I take that back.
So I mean, you could use it, but you would get rid of your Spirit of Death.
No, I'm
could
gonna keep
probably-
this. I'm gonna keep the spirit.
Okay, because yeah, it's,
You know what?
It's protecting your exit.
You
Yeah.
make true, yeah, because he can't come towards you, which means he can't come towards Cluck.
Exactly.
Ooh, he's feared. Okay, I like it.
So it looks like he is only frightened against the Spirit of Death, but you can also move the Spirit of Death in the way. You know?
I thought that maybe I'm wrong. Can I read it real quick? Let me just
Yeah,
make
of course.
sure. 'Cause I thought it said me and the spirit.
It says the target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, or have the frightened condition until the start of the next turn. You know what? I'll allow it. Why
No,
not?
I don't want to cheat.
No,
I'm not gonna
It makes the spell a little better. I'll allow it. That's fine.
end condition. Okay, so it is just.
I forgot.
Well,
Games,
but it is
We're
it's
talking
fine if
about
it's just the spirit, because the spirit's between me and Bertalgan, so I think
Yeah.
that's okay still.
You can also like move the spirit and keep it with you if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Deej?
Never mind. I never did it. Never mind.
Okay.
Never
Well,
mind.
that was
Don't worry
Cluck's
about it.
turn. He's closer to the door and not in gaseous form yet, but he is running.
He's a little goofy boy.
Next in the turn order is any of you three. Cathara,
How far is he?
would you like to make me a death saving throw? Just text it to me in Discord so no one else knows.
Also, I froze again, so I'm gonna get another crash.
Okay. No
How
worries.
far is Cluck from Bertalgan?
Probably about 30 feet. 40 feet. 40 feet.
40. I like 40.
Yeah.
40 is a good number. 40 makes me happy. 40 is wonderful. Okay. It doesn't even matter. That's so big. Okay. So now that everybody is gone,
Mhm.
away, everybody has fled, and I'm just standing here in the face of the man I told I was going to hit in the back. I am going to... I have spell slots? I do have spell slots for this. I'm going to Misty Step back to the rest of the party, and I'm going to Spike Growth in between him and us.
You're gonna Misty
tell
Step
him.
and then Spike Growth?
Oh,
No. Naughty boy.
Okay, so you're Misty Stepping, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah, so you grow Spike Growth. I love it.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it. And it just
Yeah.
fills the kitchen.
Every 5 feet, 2d4.
Every 5 feet,
Can I-
2d4.
Can I use my movement to? Would I be able to Misty Step through the portal?
Not through the portal, but you can Misty Step to the portal. And remember, it's behind like a pane of like metal in the back of the freezer.
Okay, so I have 30 feet of movement. Can I push Cluck through the portal? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to.
30 feet of movement. Can
I
you
don't mean to
push
push.
Cluck?
I just don't know what I can
if you
do.
are pushing or pulling something, your speed reduces to 10 feet per round. Especially if that thing
Okay.
is heavier than you. I make it like depending
I-
on the weight, but Cluck is a lot heavier than you.
Sure.
And you know that's making someone run a little faster. So I say that would reduce your speed to 15 at that point.
Okay. But I mean, we're basically at the door, right? It's a
Yeah.
5 feet to the door.
Yeah, it's 5 feet to the door, and then it's 10 feet to the back of the refrigerator, freezer. So yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Does that use my action?
I would say no, unless you decide to sprint and stuff. But yeah, no, it wouldn't cause an action.
Okay. Okay. I don't have any heal stuff other than the heal me.
Cathara has medicine kits on her person.
Oh, okay. So I could use the medicine kit when I make it through the door.
Yeah, so you push Cluck to the back of the freezer. Again, you still have to pull the panel off, but
Yeah.
you are there. Are you gonna grab and use the kit on Cathara?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cathara, have you used a medicine kit yet? Your medicine kit at all?
I think
No,
we used
but-
it once unless you bought a new one.
So everyone has one.
Bugsy, do you want to do me a favor and shut the refrigerator door behind you and then block it off before you go through the portal?
I think that would be my action.
Yeah.
And then
because-
Cathara already took damage, which says that if they fail one more time, they go out.
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, yeah, you should do that. I should be able to take care of it.
Yeah, on your next turn,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah. Because you just did all the spike growth stuff.
So the Reaper still goes, right?
The Reaper would still go. But so you're gonna medicine kit Cathara. Are you gonna use? And you can use your own if you want, because each of you have one.
Yeah.
Do you want to use 1 or 2 charges? One charge would stabilize her. 2 charges would bring her back at 1 HP.
I'll do 2 because we can buy more, right?
Yeah, you can buy more. So
Yeah, I'll
absolutely.
use-
That's gonna be.
I'll use
Roll me
2.
a medicine check.
Okay.
And for this one, there are 2 DCs. To bring them back, it's going to be a 15. If you end up failing that, but you roll above a 10, it's just going to stabilize them because you're using 2 charges.
Medicine. Even off my best stat. I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. Okay, so
I don't know what
you
plus,
go in there,
so-
but Bo, you are not medically trained at all. It's just weird
Yeah.
for a man who was in war, right? You go in there and you like try to like gauze her up, and you gauze her up, and that's it.
Okay.
But there's no bleeding, so you just kind of like immobilize her elbow a little bit, and you're like,
I tie
You walk into a neck
sling.
trauma situation and you put a little thing on their head to stop the forehead bleeding, and you're like, "Don't worry, they're safe now." And then all the while they're like moving around, causing damage to their spine.
yeah, exactly that. Like you're like, all right, there's no bleeding in her head anymore, but she has a concussion. You're just flopping her head around. So no, she is not stabilized. She is still in death
Okay.
saves.
And then the Reaper does its 2 attacks.
All right, roll those attacks. They're not at advantage anymore because there's no one around.
First one is a 7. I assume that doesn't hit.
7 does not hit, no.
Okay. And the next one is a 19.
19.
He at 20. Did I pick up that he was at 20?
I think a dirty 20 was what hit, right?
No, so that was while he was slowed. His
Oh,
AC
fuck, I
is
forgot he
20.
was-
Because he has unarmored AC and he has a +5 to his con and his dex.
Okay, so neither of those hit.
Or wisdom and dex. So I do apologize, but yeah, neither one hits.
You're fine. You're fine. And then the spirit moves towards the door
Yeah.
to block
absolutely.
the doorway.
1 second, let me look up.
And I misread the difficult terrain. It moves through people like difficult terrain, but it doesn't create difficult terrain. I had
Oh.
misread that.
I apologize, Deej. If he succeeds his wisdom saving throw, I apologize about your spike growth.
Oh, I actually casted it and then was like, wait, don't monks like ignore that stuff? And then
No,
was kind of sad. for a
They
minute.
don't ignore it. He would still get injured if he runs through it. But the question is, does he need to run through it?
That's what I was asked. That's what I was thinking. They just don't care.
So he's gonna roll the wisdom save, right, for the thing. That's gonna be a 19 wisdom save to not be frightened.
Make him frightened.
Does
He's
that
terrified.
succeed?
Oh, what was it? I'm sorry.
19,
I was reading.
19 wisdom.
19 succeeds.
Okay.
19 succeeds.
So, does it have reactions? Because if it does, it can take a bonus. It can take a reaction attack as he...
That was what I was looking up now.
It does not look like it has a reaction.
It doesn't have a reaction. Yeah.
Okay, that happens. So he will see that the spike growth happened, and he'll start running on the wall.
Yeah.
Seeing as their unarmored movement increases at level 9. He can run on walls. So, he's running. If he hits the roof is probably about 6 feet up. So that would increase his... That would decrease his essentially movement to make it to the door by 5. Does that make sense? To make it to the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. So he runs along the roof for 45 feet. And with his monk speed... Check his speed again. I just want to confirm. I don't want to just be like, oh, he makes it, you know? With his monk speed being plus 20, that's 50 feet. So 545. He is now like standing above. Wallace, did you go into the freezer or no?
I'm right outside the freezer.
You're right outside the freezer. Cool. So he's standing above Wallace, essentially. You guys are like Spider-Man makeout scene.
He was not done with my kiss to the lips. He's back.
And from the roof, he's just gonna...
He took that seriously.
Yeah, from the roof, he's just gonna drop. So he's on the ground. And he's going to make his attacks against you, Deej.
I would like to tell him don't do that, and then hope that he listens to me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, he rolls a 21 to hit.
Yeah, okay.
Roll me a con save, please.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's pretty heckin' good.
That's heckin' good, I bet.
It's,
pretty heckin' good.
23.
23, so that does succeed. Second attack is a nat 20. And roll me another con save. He is running low on key points at this point, by the way.
Can we chill with these fucking nat 20s, low key?
I'm
Can we
sorry.
stop that?
I'm not even lying.
I hate it here. I rolled a 19 on that one.
19 on that one, so that does succeed. And then his third attack, is gonna be he's gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
Nope, go ahead. I'm just sad.
He rolled a 6. Now he just rolled a 15, so that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Okay. And please roll me a con save.
Fuck's sake!
I'm sorry.
It's every attack.
It is.
Attack.
He's only got a couple left though. So
That one's a 21. I'm rolling like a fucking god right
rolling
now.
like a god. He's gonna make his second attack at advantage. And that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Jesus Christ, how many attacks does he have?
4 attacks. But he's probably not gonna be able to use that again. Because here's one of his last key points. Roll me a con save.
22!
22?
Yeah.
Damn, holy shit, Deej. Bro's just not getting stunned at fucking
I've been rolling
all.
like absolute fucking shit all day.
Yeah,
I'm
so
so here
if
for it
you
right
guys
now.
have been keeping track, he has like 1 key point left, I believe. I just need to do the math from this one and figure it out. But let's do the math for health first. So that's all 4 attacks do hit, and 1 was a crit. So you probably won't go down though. 4 attacks. He didn't roll bad. Which is okay. 62 damage.
I'm alive. Hell
Nice.
yeah.
So yeah, he jumps off the roof, and you're like, "Please don't hurt me!" You just as he just like a flurry of fists just take you, and he grabs your horns and fucking knees you in the head, using your horns as like a handle. And yeah, you come back up with a bloody fucking nose. Your snot is kind of twisted sideways from it being broken, but you're alive, and you're still standing. It is now all your guys' turns.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go first because I don't want to be in his face anymore. Here's the dealio, right? At level 7, as a horizon walker, I get ethereal step, which lets me do etherealing. Which what that means is, etherealness.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can cast it. It's an action. No, wait. Hold on. Come back. Ethereal step. At 7th level, you learn to step to the ethereal plane as a bonus action on your turn. You can cast it with this spell with this feature without expending a spell slot.
Let's go.
But the spell ends at the end of your current turn.
So I would like to apologize. I lied. He has a few more key points. Not one. He has like I'm not gonna give you exact, but he does have a couple more key points.
Okay. This is probably fine. It's probably alright.
I just wanted to let you know.
Etherealness to the viewers. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane in the area where it overlaps with your current plane. You remain in the border ethereal for the duration or until you use the action to dismiss the spell. During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot. You can see and hear the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. While on the ethereal plane, you can only affect and be affected by other creatures on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive you and can't interact with you unless a special ability or magic has given them the ability to do so. You ignore all objects and effects that aren't on the ethereal plane, allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane you originated from. When the spell ends, you immediately return to the plane you originated from in the spot you currently occupy. If you occupy the same spot as a solid object or creature, when this happens, you are immediately shunted to the nearest unoccupied space that you can occupy and take force damage equal to twice the number of feet you move. So yeah, I basically just get to run away.
Nice.
So I'm going to do this ethereal steppy thing so he can't hit me on my way out. I'm going to walk into the freezer. I'm going to come out. I'm going to close the door and try to... No?
It takes an action to come out, right?
Ah, it does take an action to come out. Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. This guy's a piece of shit. I hate this guy. By the way, can I just say,
I thought you
this
said
guy
you
pisses
liked
me
him.
the fuck
I
off.
thought you said you
I haven't
liked
done
him.
a single goddamn thing successfully against this guy, because every time I do
did a
fucking
shit
anything,
ton of
he's like,
damage
fuck
to
you.
him, dog.
I'm out of here. I'm
Well,
leaving.
if BJ's going first, Bugsy can go next.
Yeah, or I can have Cluck go next and have Cluck rip off the border to the door.
Well, isn't Cluck's in the portal? Cluck went through the portal with me.
No, so you guys had to rip off the panel of the portal. And you wouldn't have been able to go through completely because you also tried to help Cathara.
Oh, I thought Cathara was on the other side of the portal.
No, she went into the freezer. She's not on the other side of the portal.
I thought that's what happened too. Okay, well, that was not worth the damage, the saving throw, but that's alright. It's okay. In that case, I will come through the door.
I apologize.
And,
I mean, we can totally make that the thing if you would like.
Nah, it's fine. It's too late.
No, we're Gucci. We're Gucci.
Okay. I apologize for being misleading.
I will come through the
You're
door. I will show up on the other side of the door in the refrigerator and say, "Hey guys, one of you please shut that door so we can't get in here or we're all gonna die. Thank you very much."
Yeah, so Cluck is going to rip off the panel of the door of the portal. He's going to grab Cathara. He's going to run through.
Oh, I was referring to the door to get into the freezer so that way he couldn't follow us in. Like, if we could, like, obstruct that so he couldn't follow us to the portal, that would be kind of wonderful. I don't like
sure.
the idea of him
So
following.
Cluck, instead of ripping the panel off, because anyone can do that, it's not even going to be a full action, he'll run over to the door, he'll fly over you guys, close the door, and I guess use his action to, like, bring down some of the meat carts in front of it. Whatever he can do in a couple of seconds, right? So it means Rotalgun will have to climb through to make it through. He'll have to climb over them, which it'll be difficult terrain. Is that okay? Is that pretty valid?
Alright, fair enough.
You have to open. Can he lock the door?
You can't.
Not from
the inside.
Yeah, it was walk-in freezers, walk-in fridges, locked from the outside.
Yeah.
I should have shut the door and then walked through with my ethereal step. Can I go back?
No. But Cluck will then grab Cathara because it's only 10 feet. He's 10 feet of movement. Grab Cathara, 10 feet more. He's through the door, and he still has 20 feet of movement to do. So he teleports. He rips the thing off. And you know what? Cluck doesn't even rip it off. He just runs through this thin sheet of metal, making it. Yeah, he just runs through the thin sheet of metal, making it to the what is it called? The portal. And you see them disappear. Cathar, roll me a death saving throw. Oh, and I don't need to describe anything because Tanner's not here to see it, so I can wait for you guys to make it through the portal. Oh my.
Is that the one I already texted you?
This is your second death save. So if you already texted it to me.
I texted you.
Okay, we're good.
Well, Bo Peep, you pulled Cluck before. Now you can pull me through the portal with you, and that way I don't die before he comes back and
Yeah,
eats
you can
me.
totally pull Wallace through the portal.
Help! I'm out of movement. Help!
So I have a free spell that I can cast. I still have a spell because I didn't do gaseous form.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have a spell. Cause fear. Can I see Britalgan right now?
The door is closed.
Okay, so I can't see Britalgan.
You could possibly hold your action.
No, well, but that says I hold the action until after Britalgan gets through, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a risk-reward situation.
It is, and I think
it
that
is
means...
just gonna slow him down a little bit. You know? It's
What,
just a few
cause
shells
fear?
in the way. No, the things.
Okay,
Give us
so
time.
can I pull, like, use my 30 feet of movement, me and Wallace go
Wallace
through
is
the door?
wider than Cluck, so you can do 20 feet of movement at that point then.
Okay,
If
so
you're
20
pushing
feet of
Wallace.
movement, me and Wallace through the portal.
Yep. So boom, you burst through the portal and you see Cluck like mouth agape, right? You guys are
Yeah.
in a large meat locker. All of you have dark vision, right?
I do.
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, those of you who have dark vision can see that you are full in a meat locker. There are hanging pigs, hanging cows, hanging chickens, you know. And he's not shocked by the chickens. Give me your passive perceptions really quick.
13?
13. Oh, what's yours, Deej?
15.
15. You're looking at where he is, and you guys finish your 20 feet of movement, so that's another 10 feet. Oh, you guys were already in, so we'll say it's another 15 feet. Why not? Give you guys another 15 feet of movement. And you realize inside these animals that are hanging are people. People that are almost they're not dead, but they are frozen. Almost like, essentially cryogenics, but before cryogenics existed. Cryogenics with magic. All these people are like shoved into these animals that have been completely hollowed out. And you see every single person from the missing posters in the city. Inside this like large ass meat locker.
Alright.
You guys don't know exactly where you are.
But these guys aren't dead. They're just kind of hanging out. They're like frozen.
Some of them are dead. I mean, being frozen for a long time will kill you. But a lot of them are still not like
Okay.
fully
New game
fully
plan.
dead. They're like they're on the cusp. Like a couple of more days without food, they're gonna die. You know.
Bugsy,
Yeah.
have you watched the Impel Down arc in One Piece?
Yeah.
All right, it's time to free all these frozen people, come together, and then just harass this man.
I have no fire. So I
Me-
can't do anything about it.
I am the fire.
So I'm gonna ready my action to do cause fear if Britalgan comes through the portal.
Absolutely.
The Reaper gets to attack, right?
The Reaper, yeah, he can float over and attack. His movement speed is pretty good, right?
He has 30 feet of floating movement.
Yeah, I'll say Bertallion
And I
was
had-
within 30 feet. Yeah,
And I had moved him towards the door
Yeah.
on the previous turn already.
yeah. So yeah,
So,
you can totally do your attacks.
okay. First attack is a 20...
If it's above 20, that's
Okay. It's a 17 plus 8,
yeah,
25?
25. That hits.
17 again, so 25, two 25s.
225s, yeah, those both hit.
Cool. Alright, D8s. First D8 is a 6 plus 7, that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And second is 5 plus 7, that's 12 damage.
12 damage. So that's 25 damage total. divided by 2 is going to be 12 damage. So he takes it.
Perfect.
You don't know if he's bloodied or not because you can't see.
Can't see him. But at the start of Britalgan's turn, I also froze, so I'm gonna get another crash soon. But at the start of Britalgan's turn, it's the fear effect.
You can make that fear
again.
effect. That's a 20, not 20, sorry, that's an 18.
18 passes.
Okay. Either way, he's running away from it, so it doesn't matter that much. So yeah, you guys are on the other side. You guys, you get ready to cause fear. Deed, you're like starting up the fire to cure things. Clutch's probably gonna use his next action to try to bring Cathara back, right? And since he didn't attack anything, his rage is over. He wasn't attacked and he wasn't targeted.
Attacked elves.
That does not. It's no. No.
Could Cluck have... Oh wait, Cluck used his action to disengage, so he wouldn't have attacked. That makes sense.
But won't Britalgan's rage also have canceled once if he comes through and chases us? He will have
He-
At a
canceled
certain
rage.
level, I
He
don't
just
think
got
it-
attacked, so it's not going to cancel.
Bruh.
It has to be like a
Isn't
full
there
turn. It has to be like a full turn. What's up?
Isn't there also a level for barbarians where they stop?
Yes. I don't believe he's that level. No, he is. He is. It's Relentless Rage. Your rage doesn't. If you drop to 0 hit points, will. Oh no, wait, nope, not that one. Persistent Rage. No, he does not have. He does not have it because it's at level 15. He's not level 15.
Okay.
So yeah, he. You guys can't hear anything for like just like half a second. As you guys. You know, D&D, everything happens at the same time. You're not actually waiting 6 seconds. You guys have a deep breath. You see your breath kind of like go out into the air, and through the portal runs Britalgan. You see some like food trash on him as he just kind of like bursted through the fucking what is it called? Just bursted through the shells. As he comes through with like there's some mashed carrots. There's like a chicken, like a piece of like refrigerated chicken falling off his shoulder. As he just bursts through the portal. Cast your cause fear. Does he roll anything for it?
Yeah. So for cause fear, it is. I had it up here. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That is going to be an 17. Does that succeed? 17.
It was a free spell, so I had to try it, but it was 17 passes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Free spell. I mean, honestly, good try. He rolled an 8 and it's plus 9. I apologize.
You're fine.
But yeah, he starts running. Let's see, that would have been the entire fridge would have been full. Because I was just gonna make the whole fridge. Extra movement. So
Could I have Misty stepped to be a little further away? Since I have free Misty steps? Or do you want... We won't count it for this one. I'll keep it in mind going forward.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't allow Deech to go back and like close the door
Yeah,
and then go through it.
we're fine. I'm... Yeah.
Yeah. You know, in the moment you were focusing on the cause fear, thinking that would work.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So you make your way through. So he makes his way through. That would have been 20 feet of movement through. So he would have had 30 feet of movement left. So he's able to catch up to you. And Carl, can you stay on with me, please? Also, stream. Here's my cat. Hi.
Hi, Carl.
So he runs up to you, and he's gonna just swing his fist, and he's gonna roll to attack you, Bo.
Okay.
First attack is a 16 plus 9.
16 hits.
Okay. Carl, stay off from me, please.
My AC is 14.
Roll me a con save.
Okay. So that is gonna be a 7.
Okay, so that's a fail. He runs up and he does that move where like you get him in the trach. You just you're like as you're like trying to breathe at this point. So the first amount of damage you're going to take is going to be 12 damage from that first attack.
Okay.
I'm going to roll. What is your AC? Because I want to see if I can make this dramatic.
14.
14 and okay, 14.
You said it was 12 damage for that first one?
12 damage, yeah. And you said 14 is your AC?
AC, yep.
Okay, and then... Okay. Jesus. He rolled a nat 20 without needing to.
Perfect.
And yeah, so that's his 3 attacks. He's like almost completely out of key points now. He literally has 1 left after these 2 right there.
Okay.
He's gonna deal 68 damage to you.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. How much HP did you have before?
53.
Okay, so he would have taken you down in the first 2 attacks.
Yeah,
believe so.
53.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna run up. He's gonna hit you twice. 1, 2, and you're gonna be like stumbling. And as you're falling to the ground with his 3rd attack, he's gonna pick up Bo by the head and just slam him. And you hear bones crunch and crack. And Bo, because he hit you while you were unconscious,
Is that
that's
2 death
failed
fails?
death saving throws.
Okay.
And as as he hits you the first time, he's like, "When you get to hell," he'll pick you up and he'll be like, "Tell him to make some fucking room." And he'll slam you on the ground.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. We're gonna move into the next turn order. Both of you guys, if you could make me death saving throws, please.
I actually got to call it quits here very shortly, so
Okay. Yeah.
we
Absolutely.
could probably wrap up and yeah, we can wait
We
till
can.
Tanner comes back next.
Yeah.
time.
We can end here if you would like.
Sure.
And just leave
Do you
them on a
want our
cliffhanger.
death saves?
Yeah, send me your death saves. Okay. And then Anon, what's yours? Oh my god. Bear, you made it by 1, Ainsley. You made it by 1. So, Cathara, you see her kind of twitch. Barely able to breathe. And at this point, you know that she has rolled 3 times and has already failed 1. So she has 1 roll left to either stabilize or die. As she's sitting there gasping for air, you see Bo with his head cracked on the ground, blood spilling out, just... And you see his breath rise into the air in that dark, damp, cold meat locker as he gets killed and his soul leaves his body. And we're going to start next session there.
You don't have to revive me. Just give the staff to someone.
Give it to me.
Um,
Joke.
Not a
We can-
party
We can
member.
share a
Ainsley,
character. We can play the same
Then
character.
why were you doing for the audience? Thank you so much for joining us. If we are able to play next with one, thank you for joining us after the huge hiatus. Oh my, we're very happy you
Seriously.
guys are still interested.
Also, I froze again, so I'm gonna crash.
That's okay. Everyone say hi to Bugsy before he leaves. Bye, Bugsy.
Bye, Bugsy.
This was kind of like a rushed thing because all this stuff going on. We're trying to figure out the new schedules with everything, but we're happy for you guys keeping up with us, tuning into our other streams when we just vibe. Bro released a bunch of ducks, I think. And next week, if we are able, and if our DM is up for it, Tanner would be DMing his campaign, Earthstone and Magic. And I would just like to say, where's my... First off,
How many of these can I
thank you
fit
all
in
for
the
coming. In more ways than one.
Oh my.
Oh my. And remember to always wash behind your ears. Thank you for tuning in.